Hello there, this is Nick. Today we're going to be looking at worst things happen at sea on the ZX Spectrum, written by Mind's Eye Software, published by Silversoft Limited. So let's have a look at the instructions. This is the water pump, as it's telling you, and this is the handle. So those two connected, we can pump water out of this ship, because we've got to get it from point A to point B without sinking. This is a leak that will spring up. We control a robot that's repairing all this. That's a patch. There's a leak there. We can get that patch and plug the leak. Ship's wheel. On trip 2 and onwards, the boat will veer off course, slowing us down. And oil from trip 3 onwards. At the back of the ship, the rear of the ship, we have to keep oil in the engine or it's going to blow up. And my robot that I'm going to control is going to be running out of energy the whole time, so I'll get it recharged in this red chamber here. We have 3 lives, each one materialises in a different chamber. Yes, but it seems a bit complicated, but this isn't. You'll see as we go forward. Now the charge is to reset the course, the ship's wheel. Take the ship's wheel and use right and left, so put it back on course in the middle. The engine, to cool the engine, drop the can of engine oil into the oil funnel. That's at the back of the ship, as I said. Super step, we can go from, without having to walk there, we can just teleport from one to the other. And flood, of course, you have to pump it out, but you'll soon see. Remember, water damages the cargo, slows the ship, strains the motors, drains the robot power, it activates the recharge chamber. Keep doors and hatches closed when walking around if possible. This will help stop or slow the flooding. There are only 6 pump handles, well that doesn't help. Look after them. Do you want to read the instructions again? I don't think so. It's fairly straightforward, I think. Oh, a version of Barnacle Bill, original written by Ashwood Hope. We can select our keys. 3 of these configures to a joystick, but I think we'll do keys. Let's listen to this music a bit. Yes, worst things happen at sea. Do they? I've been to sea a few times. All the bad things have happened to me on dry land. Right, here's my robot. You can see a few things at the top there. The robot power. To the right of that is the water level in purple. Top map, there's a boat going from A to B. So we've got to plug leaks without sinking so we can get to our final destination. Right, there's a leak there already. You can see there's a boat with all those white squares in it. That tells me how much of the boat each room's filling up with water. Got to patch all those. So let's pump out this water here. Boat's moving along quite nicely. You see the course and temperature gauges there as well. Not too much of a problem on the first level. The boat's going to stay on course quite easily. Temperature's not going to heat up. Get a bit of power. So it's just a question of getting this robot and patching up the leaks. Okay. Let's walk around. Fairly gentle the first stage. Right, I'm remembering to close the hatches, so that's good. If there's a flood, we don't want it spread into the whole ship. Oh dear, look, 3 leaks. What's going on with this company? They can afford an advanced robot to steer the ship and plug it with leaks. But they can't, must cost billions, this robot. But they can't afford, apparently, to build a ship that just doesn't spring a leak. What's going on? Priorities, I think. Also, as well, if they could afford this £1 billion robot, wouldn't it be cheaper just to fly the goods over? Oh, I'm going to run out of power here. You see my robot power, virtually to nothing. Might make it. Oh, it's going to be close. Right, powered up again. Good. Whoops, that was an error. I walked from one level to the other. The hatch is open. Yeah, this flood is already on the upper deck. Let's patch this. I need another patch. Yes. You can see the back of the boat's flooded quite badly. I'm not even halfway across yet. Obviously walking through this water's draining my energy a bit more. Yeah, but animation's quite good on this. Not sure many people had this game. I'm not sure it's a very well known one. Worst things happen at sea. Right, let's plug that. See if we can pump out 2 rooms at once. Whoops. See, I didn't mean to do that either. Let's recharge the power on the robot. Don't know his name. Okay, yeah, see on my boat map there, 1, 2, 3, 4 of the rooms on the lower deck are already flooded. This isn't looking very good. Maybe if I just concentrate on the front of the boat, we can make it. So there's about half a room full of water here. Let's pump this out. This boat is terrible. It's not seaworthy, that's for sure. Come on, robot man. Yes, this is what happens when you order stuff from abroad and it goes surface mail. They put it in this boat here, and that's why your goods don't arrive. They get water damage. Oh, look at this! There's water even in the front of the ship now. What are we about? 3/4 of the way across. Might be able to survive this. I see the time ticker there. I don't know what the purpose of that is. I don't know if we run out of time at any point. Okay, so I think you've got it all now, haven't you, really? There's a ship at the top there. That's our progress. To the right, that's the robot power. To the far right, there's a graph going up and down. The purple there is saying how much the boat's filled up of water, which is quite a lot. There's the course there below my robot power. We'll come to that on the next stage if I get to it without the boat sinking. To the right, that's the temperature gauge. That yellow box shows you what I've picked up at any point. Must make it now. We're almost there. We're almost there. Just hold on. At least we've got the front 2 rooms pretty much okay. Whenever this ship arrives at harbour, they must know it's going to be half full with water the whole time. Why not employ, if you can afford it, if you're determined to go by ships, why not employ 2 robots? That'd be better, wouldn't it? No, as I say, flying the cargo over would be better. Yeah, sorry about that bit of graphics there. You've got to be really close to the hatch to open and close it. 1 pixel out and it just scrolls you to the next room. Isn't like Jet Set Willy where the next room just appears, it's a scroller. That's close, thought I was going to run out of power there. Look at the boat, we're almost there, we're there! Success! Never doubted it. Yeah, but there's still quite a bit of water aboard the ship. Pumping out, this is the damages. Bonus stars. I can't spend that 2,000, that doesn't mean anything to me. Crossing number 2. Right, so we've got an added dimension here. We've got to do all we did last time, but the boat gradually drifts off course. Now you see on that course bar there with the 2 red blocks and the green in the middle, there's a line there. That's going to slowly drift one way or another, so I'm going to have to correct that every now and again, so keep your eye on that. The boat hasn't even left dock yet by the map, and we've already got a leak. Dearie me. What's this boat called? The Sinclair. The Leaksville. Come on, Robbie. It's got oil down there. Our cargo changes each time, so this time we're transporting oil. Yeah, oil everywhere. Okay. This is an expensive one. Every room seems to leak straight away. Look at the graphics on the bottom deck. Every room seems to be flooding. The one at the far back on the low one, yep, that's going up as well, so the whole boat's flooding straight away. Not a handle in this room, so I hope we don't have any floods. So as soon as the flooding hits the upper deck, you're that's it, you're up against it. Boat's already rearing off course. Might have to correct that. Get some power first of all. Actually, it's not that badly off course, is it? It is. Let's fix it. Right, so you see the yellow graphic, we've got the wheel and then it went. Got a patch, you see in the yellow. Let's do some patching. Yes, so the boat veers off course. Obviously it moves from A to B on the upper map a lot slower, giving that dreaded seawater an extra chance to sink you. Right. I think the maximum leaks you can have in each room is 3. So as soon as you plug 3, you know that room's pretty much safe. Let's get out of here. Right, I think so. I think we're doing a bit better this time. So 2 of those rooms, like I say, on the lower deck, are almost full up completely with water. Down here's okay. We'll grab the patch, I think, because they seem to be in short supply. Yeah, this next room's going to be tough when we go down. It's going to be practically full up, this room. Watch my robot power. This could be a bit of a tough one. How many leaks are down here? 2. Maybe we can plug 2 in and just get out of here and try and repower. Underwater, the robot power goes down a lot stronger. I don't think we're going to make it. Boop. That's right. Second robot regenerates. Let's get back to that room and do a bit of pumping. We're almost half across. See, pixel perfect till you've had it. We're almost halfway across on this one. Got the hatch closed. Yeah, so you have all the hatches open. One room floods, they're all going to flood at the same time. Has anything bad happened to you at sea? Now thinking about it, the only one bad thing that happened to me at sea was when I was quite a young kid going to France. We was going by hovercraft for some reason. That seemed the way to go, a lot quicker. And I was told that if you sit at the front, it's less bumpy. Well, that was a bit of a big fib. And, of course, I don't know why he believed it. The front of the hovercraft's bouncing up and down like nobody's business. A lot of people being ill, and that was certainly the worst thing that's happened to me at sea. That wasn't pretty. Got any lovely stories like that? Maybe comment below, let me know. Or make up some amazing stories to make yourself seem cool. This is the internet, you can do what you want. Within reason. Right, let's repower it. The boat's gone way off course again, it's in the red. This boat is the worst boat ever. This company that runs this ship, I think they'd have some serious competition from other delivery companies and go out of business quite quickly. Right, so yeah, let's plug that. So there's going to be no more leaks down here. Let's empty this. We might make this. See the back half of the boat, that's fair game. So, 2 of the rooms completely flooded already there. Glad I didn't leave the hatch open. Let's take this. Might come in useful. There's going to be no more leaks down here. We have a no more than 3 leaks policy. Sounds a bit like where I used to work. Work that joke out for yourself. The water is halfway filled in purple. Yeah, this is better than the first crossing. I'd be very surprised if we don't make this one. Let's get this back on course into the middle. Yeah, this is done. This is done. Unless we hit an iceberg, this crossing is well done, and whoever's getting this oil delivery, it's yours. The cargo gets slightly more expensive each time. I don't know what they value to be more expensive than oil in the next one. Maybe it's patches for boats. We've done it! Crossing 2 complete. Are you fair? This is like a sea shanty. Don't know what that one was called. Here's the cost. Pumping out 1600, repairs 1800, equip 1100. I think the boat only costs about 1000, so it's getting written off each time. Crossing 3. Now on crossing 3, we've got to worry about the oil as well, which unfortunately is at the back of the ship, which I wasn't very good at getting to in the first 2 crossings. I'm going to test this robot strength to the maximum. Let's see what our cargo is. QL. Well, you might not know what that is. A bit of an in-Spectrum joke. I always played the Spectrum 48K, the original one with the rubber keys. Got upgraded a couple of times. Then eventually come out the Spectrum 128K. That was known as the QL. So they're saying that the Spectrum 128 QL is more valuable than oil. As a kid, I would have preferred the QL. Now, as an adult, I think the oil would be a bit better. Can't have too much fun with oil in terms of gameplay. People always wonder what you're up to. I don't even know what I'm talking about now. Well, get this robot. Let's clear stuff up. So the temperature gauge has stayed pretty much constant there in the green. Course has drifted off. Put that central. Just keep going. No handle in this room. What? And also as well, why have they only provided 6 handles? There's an oil thing there. We don't need that at the moment, I don't think. Sounds a bit like Popeye. There's QLs everywhere. Everyone wants a Spectrum 128K. Forget about your PlayStation 4s, ordering them off Amazon and so forth. You want your QLs, and the best way to get it to you is in this boat that floods with seawater. Imagine opening on Christmas Day your Spectrum 128K. Doesn't work. Seawater damage all over the box. That might be something to do with it, I'm not sure. But this is the best way of transporting computers. And if you think of a better way, well, you're a better man than I am. Right, okay, get that back in the middle. Robots. They say robots will eventually do all the jobs that we can't do. But if this is anything to go by, it's going to be a disaster. Forget about Terminator 2 and Skynet. The main disaster is everything you ever order online is going to turn up with seawater damage. Insurance is going to be a nightmare for all this sort of stuff. We've already got a flood on the upper deck. That doesn't look good. Temperature gauge is already in the middle. It's all going a bit wrong. Yeah, I think we're losing it here. Halfway across on our crossing. Every time we open this hatch, the water's getting to the next one. Oh, the whole back of this ship's flooded. This is a disaster. The QLs on this floor look damaged as well. See if we can pump 2 floors at the same time. Can't remember if there's a leak here. Yeah, this is looking like death to me. Let's at least put some... No, we didn't do it. Our temperature gauge is in the red. I don't think we can make it. I think it's abandoned ship. Abandoned ship. Everyone abandon ship. I don't know what happens if it overheats. Probably fire. Oh, we're well into the red. Come on, let's get there. It's only there. Kaboom! And the ship explodes. It sinks. No one gets their Spectrum 128 QL, so sorry about that. Blew up due to lack of oil. Isn't that always the way? Well, there you go. Worse things really do happen at sea. So I hope you've liked that voyage. Till next time, of course, goodbye. Goodbye!